How's it going, everyone? Figure we'll watch some of these TikToks. Um, I hope I haven't accidentally replayed any from my previous videos. If I have, I'll try not to let that happen again. So here we go.
My predictions for 2024: Trump will be reelected president, and he will hold office for the longest time compared to any other president. Inner Earth civilizations are going to be made known, and it won't be disclosure. It's going to be because they impose themselves. In March, planet Nibiru will be visible to Earthlings. Between February and March 2024, a planet 8 times larger than Earth is going to be visible to humans. Scientists are going to discover that there is a mirror Earth within our solar system. Opposite gravity, and the sky is not blue, but red and purple, as their oceans reflect the sky. And yes, it is a habitable planet. 2024, CERN, or an agency similar to CERN, is going to expose interdimensional travel. They've already done it, they've already succeeded, but they will come out and tell everyone. Once the different dimensions are going to be explained, this is going to give validation, not quite, but almost, to a flat Earth reality. But it's not what we think. There are going to be different dimensions, and all these dimensions are all stacked on top of each other, forming plates, or what seems to be plates as an ideology. Texas and Florida are going to want to separate from the rest of the United States. They want to become independent. This is a plan. This year, dragons are going to be rediscovered, not discovered. They already existed. They already lived amongst men. It's just going to be explained. There's going to be evidence, but not of a dead species, of a living, thriving species with over 2,000 breeds of dragons. They breathe fire, they fly, and they communicate with man telepathically. Between now and Christmas, a famous singer that we all thought to be deceased will come out admitting to have faked his own death. And this person is legendary. It is a male with black hair and white skin. If there are not to be any more timeline shift, these are the predictions from 2024 to all the way to the end of 2025. Allow some discrepancies. Time is not linear. Time-space is not linear. It's not a straight road. It can alternate at any time. But for now, this is the set timeline.
I don't know, some of that stuff's actually kind of interesting. That I think she might be actually right about a few of them things. Of course, I don't actually know, but the whole fortune teller thing's obviously bad, though. So I mean, that's a bad deal. Here we go. Uh, Giant spotted in Ohio. This one kind of seems familiar, so I hope I haven't played this before. So yeah, I mean, giants definitely, 100% believe that there's definitely giants. Yeah, I'm just gonna pause the video because that music's kind of bugging me anyway. Hope you guys have caught what that says. Okay.
Captured actual footage of what I can only describe as a demon. On April of 2021, a man named Cody was alone in his house when strange things began to happen. Cody noticed the bathroom lights started to flicker and the sink was running. He turns the water off, and as he's leaving the bathroom, he begins to feel uneasy, like if there's something else in the house that does not want him there. As he's moving away from the bathroom, he hears something behind him. The bathroom door had closed on him, and this is where Cody was truly freaked out. So Cody decided he would step outside the house and call his girlfriend to let her know what's been happening. She tells him to stay outside, but he insists on recording the event. When he goes back inside, he finds his kitchen in total disarray. Here's where things truly get horrifying.
Nope.
After 2 hours, Cody finally musters up the courage to go back inside the house.
After inspecting every room, every closet, underneath every bed, Cody could not find anyone. So he thought. After closely inspecting his footage, he found something in his daughter's room that had been watching him.
My heart just
Oh,
dropped.
that's ugly
I could
fella
feel
right
my
there.
face, all the blood in my face ran. I mean, it scared me. It just looked like somebody watching me. I didn't sleep that night.
I bet you didn't. No.
Eat babies. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like
You're
that.
freaking me out, man. Because
They
you
do.
spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that he opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go in to vote for Trump, that he will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep.
See, it's irritating because you got people like Roseanne, right? She's one of them, 100%. She wears the little red bracelet. She tells some truth mixed in with some lies. I mean, that's her whole game. I mean, I believe they definitely do that stuff, and she's there to help herd people. It's just what they do.
The idea that each of us has guardian angels who try to send us signs to help us along our path. But they can only help you if you actually pay attention and notice the signs they're sending. One of the most common ways they do this is through repeating number sequences, which you might find on a license plate or a receipt or a phone number. And it's for this reason that these number sequences are often called angel numbers. But why angels? The word angel actually comes from the Greek word angelos, which literally means messenger. The idea of angels and divine beings who intervene in our lives to help us appears in many different cultures all around the world. Some people believe that these angels might even be interdimensional beings. But whoever they are, the basic idea is that they're messengers who use synchronicity to send important messages to you.
I don't like the whole chakra stuff. I'm definitely not Gnostic or anything like that. So next one.
Was a private video uploaded to YouTube 6 years ago. A man named Oscar and his family were out having a fun day at a nearby creek. When they checked their footage back, it turned out they were not alone.
Where is it?
¿Por qué no me dijeron? Mira. Ay.
I see it.
The pale image of a little girl in white can be seen sadly watching them from the creek's edge. Oscar claims that there was no little girl there when they filmed the original video. At least, not that they could see. A walk in the woods. This next video was sent in to me by a viewer. He says that the video was recorded by his brother Carlos, who would often film himself on hiking treks through the forest of El Mascal, a rural area of Barcelona, Spain. This video was recorded in 2016. Carlos has not gone on a nighttime hike ever since.
Let's see what it is. What is that? Was he sitting down? What did he sit down? I don't know about this.
So, what do you think? Is this a paranormal encounter or a ghost caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Yeah, I think that one's fake. I was gonna say, I mean, if you're scared out in the woods, right? I mean, wouldn't you just book it? Wouldn't you just keep going? Like, you wouldn't stop and sit down, would you? I don't know. All right, let's
Been seeing all these creepy Appalachian stories of people that, have encountered things in the woods or around the woods. And I've got several, but I'll tell you one. So right now, well, as you can see from the screen, so right now, this is the view from my bedroom window. You can see the mountains behind, woods for miles. So seeing or hearing creepy things around my house is not at all unusual. So one night, I've been hearing some things around, and someone had left the basement door open, and the basement door leads directly into these woods. And I was hearing something down in the basement. So I went to the top of the stairs and I yelled down because I thought maybe my now ex-husband was down there doing something. So it was dark down there and I yelled down, "Is that you?" And he said, "Yeah, come on down." Plain as day. So I started walking down there and I was like, why is he sitting in the pitch black basement? Something just didn't sit right with me. So I stopped and my daughter come behind me on the top of the stairs and she said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm seeing what your dad's doing down here." And she said, "He's been gone for an hour. He's not even here." So I stopped in my tracks and went back up the stairs and I looked out in the driveway. Sure enough, his car was gone. He was not there. It was definitely his voice. It was his voice 20 feet from me. It was his voice like, "I'm talking to you." So who was down there? What was down there? I don't know. but it came from the woods, whatever it was. That's actually one of my most mild stories from these woods, but I'm home alone and I don't want to talk about anything creepy. Just makes you wonder, though, if I would have went on down. What was down there in the dark? Why did it tell me to come on down?
I don't know, it's probably a demon. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to know more about these skinwalker feller things. You know, what exactly? I'd say I know there's a lot of history on them. I don't. They're supposedly manipulating DNA, right? Mixing it human with animal and whatever else, like like they did in the days of Noah. And I'm curious. I'm sure they're making stuff right now. Anyways,
Video was uploaded to YouTube called The Witching Hour. The video features a family living in a house in a small town just outside of Socorro, New Mexico. The town's population is 74. Needless to say, this house is in the middle of nowhere. There are no houses or even paved streets anywhere around it, which is what makes this story absolutely horrifying. The kids in the video are clearly not actors, and this footage was filmed to help tell the story of what exactly these kids were experiencing in this house. Most of the reporting of the strange occurrences in this home come from the children, which in my opinion is the creepiest part about this. So there were 4 children living in this house, and on separate occasions, they each individually claimed to have been visited by a quote, bad guy in the middle of the night. When asked what the bad guy looked like, they said something that gave their parents chills. Each child claimed that during the night, a coyote would come to the little girl's window and speak to them. If you ask me, this sounds like a classic case of a skinwalker. One interesting detail about this coyote was that each of the children recollected that he always carried a gun, and on occasion, he would enter the house. Okay, I'm personally obsessed with this story, and I happen to know that there's a lot more to this story than we were told in this original video. How do I know that? Because I was one of those people. Okay, so in early 2020, my brother asked me to come film at his house. My family has always had a really strange relationship with the paranormal, and my brother has often found himself the subject of these strange things. I've just uploaded another one of these videos yesterday, telling another true story. There's a whole lot more that happened at this house, and let me tell you guys, this is f***ing freaky. Go ahead and check out the video. You can find me on YouTube. Let me know what you think.
I don't know, man. Those things always seem to go after children, though, and it's pretty irritating. I mean, scary, really. Oh, well, sorry, that was it. This whole Matrix thing, I don't know, it's interesting, but I mean, if we are in some kind of a matrix, I mean, it would be from God, right? I mean, I don't know how, obviously, I don't know how it would work, but I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. Anyways, that's all the videos I got right now. I appreciate you watching. I apologize if I've replayed any. I'll try to be more, diligent, making sure that doesn't happen. Anyways, I hope you have a great day, and God bless.